Okay, now for the light elf temple over here. What is it?
Perhaps we can bring these two animals back to Vanaheim, or Midgard even. Specky and Svanna could use the company. We have kennels.
It would not go well for them. Once a predator becomes accustomed to a land, it is cruel to move them.
I suppose you're right. Just seems lonely out here.
It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough.
I think about how Atreus and Kratos only have each other. He thinks it's enough, but I don't think Atreus feels that way. That is a dead elf. What's been going on here? That's a lot of dead elves.
Jewelry.
Oh? Put it on one of my horns. Let's see if I can pull it off.
Tribute to Freyr. A rather lovely piece of jewelry crafted by one of Freyr's light elf supporters. It seems to be a bracelet, hand-formed to fit Freyr's wrist, which introduces the question, why was it discarded? Was Freyr so inundated with gifts and jewelry that he simply couldn't find a place for it? Or did he perhaps wear it for a time, only to cast it off, possibly in anger, or shame, or some combination of the two, once he sped back to Vanaheim to stop Freya's wedding? Pipe. Was this the one we picked up earlier? A ceremonial pipe. Given Freyr's temperament, one can imagine this saw a great deal of use. Not that I blame him. It's said that some of Alfheim's flora was particularly well suited for recreation. Just one more thing Fimbulwinter took from the realm, I suppose. A shame too. I was rather interested to learn whether or not my current bodily situation would allow me to reap any hallucinogenic benefits from Alfheim's herbs. There's smoking herbs in Alfheim?
No.
Oh. About Mimir wearing the thing? Don't be mean, Kratos. Oh. Where the heck are we? What is that? Elven Sanctum? Oh! Looks like we stumbled into something else. Sorry about the well-preserved flasks and various ornaments that I'm just destroying for my own gain. More carvings here.
An elven library.
An archive of knowledge.
No sign of the light elves.
For now.
Maybe they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure.
That would be pretty good. Should I destroy this? Didn't even give me money. Whoops.
Here.
Rules of the Sanctum. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library. Even in the vestibule, passageway, grand hall, mezzanine, and upper circle, no books are to leave the premises for any reason under penalty of death. Transcriptions of any material within the library are expressly forbidden. Damage to library materials due to carelessness, including creases, folds, annotations, and such like, even accidental, will not be tolerated. Cosmetibles, libations, and liquids of any kind are forbidden. Visitors must check in with the present librarian before leaving the library. Failure to adhere to the rules will result in immediate punishment, to be determined by the present librarian. Damn, no folds, no writing, no annotations. Which is normal, but a lot of people do it anyway.
Another one of Dvalin's diagrams.
You spoke of his conscience.
Aye. He saw that the Aesir would likely use his powerful weapons to cut down his fellow dwarves, so he ripped out his design pages and scattered them.
And what of him?
Well, the All-Father found out. He wasn't terribly pleased.
Did he die? An examination of temporal significance. This evening, I find myself musing on the scent of a book. When the paper is fresh, it carries the gentle notes of the plants it came from, light, floral, with a touch of sweetness. As time passes, the pages age, They take on their brittled hand. A tear forms from any force stronger than the softest of touches. The scent hardens, crisp at the beginning, moving into the earthy musk left behind from dust, desert air, and insect feasts. To these ephemera, nearly as impermanent as ourselves, do we entrust the collective knowledge of our elven histories. Is this venture foolish? I can see the fleeting nature of existence, be it flesh or scroll, yet I would not trade the pleasure of putting ink to page for all the treasures of Alfheim. This guy sounds like he would be someone with opinions on people switching to ebooks. Maybe like 1,000 years from now. What you checking out, Freyr? Lots of knowledge here.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War, but restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye, quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
The pile of bodies we saw outside, were they dark elves? Really? All this stuff for free? I feel like we're gonna get attacked later. Forgotten Tower. Yeah, sure, if I'm in the area. What's it look like? There are those who built this tower who gave everything they had to complete it. And where did it put them? In the ground. I was almost one of them. Never again. I leave this treasure in the hopes that whoever needs it may find it, and in doing so is reminded of their own worth. No tower, no matter how great, is worth one's life. That looks like a pretty generic elven tower. Yay! Another broken piece. What is it? Consul's journal.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The consul.
Big Veer spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
Big Veer. Leave the Sanctum if you can.
All this knowledge of their ancestors, their shared history, poetry, it's just sitting here, forgotten. What a waste.
The Arbiters of Knowledge. The Arbiters of Knowledge. We are the caretakers of truth, the Arbiters of Knowledge, protectors of this repository of enlightenment that stretches back to our earliest writings, ancient as the sands. It is our sacred duty to protect our elven learnings and prevent the possible spread of it to those who cannot reconcile the wisdom found within these walls. That's very gatekeepy. The benighted masses cannot be trusted, cannot be expected to assimilate these truths. They lack the intellectual fortitude to absorb and accept the divisive nature of certain revelations. This oppression is not cruelty, nor is it an attempt at control. It is mercy, pure and simple. Never forget that. Wow, this guy sounds insufferable. Well, I'm leaving your sanctum with your knowledge, your forbidden knowledge. You gonna come hurt me? It's too damn quiet. Gonna reach for me through the door?
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
I didn't fold any pages.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Use a shield strike!
Shoot.
Felt that one, brother.
Oh, that was an accident. Wanted to lock on.
Shield strike!
They're healing!
Not if I can help it.
Yourself thought Megivita. Helga brought it on.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Wow, we're not killing her. Okay, yeah, we just want the book. If you let us take it away, we're totally cool. For now. I can't attack her. She thinks we're trying to, like, destroy stuff by spreading the knowledge. No! No. Set the knowledge free.
I'm impressed. Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Interesting. Interesting. We couldn't have done this before. Actually, Bela and Bigvir. Hold up. The Maven, the vigilant steward of an Elfheim library, our ally in Vanaheim, Bigvir, told me the steward comes from a long line of elves who follow the same path. Librarians. A library exists to hold and share knowledge. To hide this away and claim it would destroy the light elves from within is to lack faith in the people who would most benefit from it. Bigvir and Bela. The elves that were with Freyr. Bela, a dark elf, and Bigvir, a light elf, are allies of Freyr, and something more than allies to each other. After seeing so much division and anger in Alfheim, to see them together is striking. It is a reason to hope elves may yet find peace. Perhaps aiding them by exploring the hidden Sanctum in the Alfheim desert will allow us to help correct our own past wrongs towards the elves. Very curious though, I wonder if Kratos would have spared her if we hadn't done the Norn stuff first. Can we go back in? Are you still there?
She's gone.
That? Well, she's hiding again.
It matters not. The journal is ours. The work is done.
It's hilarious. I half expected her to still be standing there. But yeah, of course she's gone. Learning a little bit of restraint. We don't just kill every single thing we come across. Yeah, that was a warning. Okay, so we'll go back to Vanaheim later too then. What was this? I still haven't seen this yet.
Freyr, how was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
They're talking about Sigrun so much, I feel like we're gonna see her sometime. I'm not sure if I would like that. Hello, I'm sorry. Did I enter? Oh God, I am so. Please. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Goodness. Did I disturb something here? Pure accident, really. Big ball of light? Oh God! Got me. Sorry, just ignore me and keep doing your thing. Ow! Oh. Oh, you were guarding a treasure here.
Light elf architecture. It's massive.
The Forgotten Tower. Right here. Whew. Alfheim's Virtue. I'd rather they tell me the stats. Why don't you tell me the stats of the thing? Oh. Did I not pick it up? I picked it up already. It's still here. Yeah, I think it's just a little bug. Oh? We can go in?
Locked. It requires 2 keys.
What are they keeping back there?
That's the beauty of a locked door. It could be anything. Monsters, treasure. Knowing our luck, it'll be a bit of both.
Or nothing. Just like when we were looking for the Norns. Looks like we'll have another reason to come back here then, unless if we find the keys immediately.
A token.
A badge of honor. The elves made a few of these. They'd hang them up outside their dwellings. Show their support for my brother.
I don't know where these ones are. The goals? They're not here. Oh, here? Goals? Artifacts? There we go. Tributes to Freyr. Bracelet. A rather lovely piece of jewelry crafted by one of Freyr's light elf supporters. No. Token? A token depicting Freyr's likeness, crafted by and for those elves who supported the young god in his attempts to find peace. At the height of Freyr's popularity, these tokens adorned more elvish homes than they did not. They represented that one thing which is invaluable in small doses, outright deadly in large ones: hope. Do they still have it? Alright, here we go. It doesn't actually give us back that much health. I have the Stonewall Shield now, so I really shouldn't be relying on the Spartan Rage for health anymore, but I'm okay with it for now. Who is it? I don't know. Oh God! Oh, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that interrupted it. Wow! One second. Oh God. Dude, these guys are so unforgiving. Whoa, shiz! Freya, please help without me instructing you to. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Okay, those guys were really unforgiving. This was second to the Berserker fight. Mainly because there's two guys and yeah, like they one hit of their thing took away like over 1/3 of my health. Not much room for error. Yikes. And then that revival thing there, what the hell was that? They can do that? That's cheating. Oh. Well, that was something. And there's no key here. Which means we gotta come back eventually. If we want to find out what's behind the tower. Another one of these towers, huh? There's a lot of these around here. But for now we go. Tower. Okay, well, after that, the Berserker? Okay. Sure. But we need a Mystic Gate or something. Because the Mystic Gates heal us, right? And I am very low on health right now.
Freyr, you mentioned that Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigrun who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin liked to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I'm no longer sure that I do.
That's correct.
Well, Sigrun must have helped find your Valkyrie wings. Were they hidden in the place I guessed?
They were not. But yes, she did. Argued all the while I should let my anger go, but helped me just the same.
Your wings had to be found. Hey, we just found one half of the key when Mimir and Freya were talking. Where's the other half? Is it right there directly or somewhere in this area?
Another carving from Yari and Somar.
Oh.
There's probably another ingredient around here, brother.
And a Nornir chest. Okay. Berserker gets to live for another day. Hey. I'll get around to you. That's one. There's the ingredient.
It is an ingredient from the recipe. How did they reach this realm?
Oh, they were well versed in realm travel. You see, Yari was raised a Midgardian warrior. Meant to fight in the family's wars, find a wife, die for glory. But he rejected it. He left.
He followed his own path.
I wouldn't be surprised if we found their mark in other realms as well.
We've definitely seen one in Svartalfheim already. The green marking that we saw on the wall before. Over here. What? That didn't connect, really? You trying to hurt me? On purpose? How is that not connecting? Really? There you go. Alright. Does opening a Nornir chest give me health? I don't think so. There should be one in the desert somewhere. Oh yeah, I need health, thank you. Not yet, 3 out of 4. Not quite yet. And then we can't go up here, which means the Raven we gotta go around. I thought the Hafgava was the only thing here, but after we freed up the storm, whole bunch of stuff. Hey, buddy. And it looks like we can probably find the other half of the key before we get out of here, too. Somewhere around the desert. Oh, hey, look at that.
Freyr, here.
A flower?
A dawn bloom. You have an interest in botanicals now?
I guess so. Kratos, you have to say something to people when they talk to you. Kind of felt like we were giving her a flower a bit. 9 realms. Oh, do we have to find a flower in all 9 realms? Goodness. Yeah, I do see there's a lot of dead bodies here for some reason. I don't... There's another troll. It's not gonna wake up, right? It better not. How did this one get imprisoned?
Yet another sleeping beast. The handiwork of Alvi Stonefoot.
No more trolls, please. Bjarg Stormer. Casualties caused 43 Dwarven, 22 other. Method of imprisonment. Note slumber. In Alfheim. Date of release. Not applicable. It's a troll. Rehabilitation is impossible. Feel free to use a rousing relic if you're desperate to get your skull caved in. The same as the other ones. Imprisonment overseen by Alvis Stonefoot. Svartalfheim, otherwise known as he who is running out of patience for writing these reports. Yeah, no more. No more, please. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if it's exactly... No, I think that's a central location for the quest. It's not that the key is right where that is, because I don't see it on the compass here.
You know, Freyr loved to breed Gulan pups in Vanaheim. I wonder if these two are the descendants of the Gulan he brought here long ago.
That explains how they got to the desert. Another gift for the Dark Elves.
Another Berserker gravestone.
Oh, Lord. I'm not ready for this. Why don't we find the key first? If we can find the key, we can look at the tower.
The second key.
Damn.
Sure enough. It's been a bit since we've unlocked a mysterious door. Excited, brother? Classic.
I think he is excited. Now, we have a third puzzle. We gotta go find the Forbidden Tower again. Where was it? It was like somewhere around here. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Alright, there you go.
Brother, about the oracles of your lads. Would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first. But in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once, I sought the Oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. Therefore she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I suppose we're in fine company at that.
By comparison, the Norns didn't seem all that... They were more matter-of-factly, I think. They did say things that were not nice to hear, like, "Oh, Kratos, it was nice to read your story. Too bad you'll die so soon." But it didn't feel like it was coming that much from a place of menace, or it didn't feel like they were trying to meddle in it too. They were just saying things very matter-of-factly.
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Oh!
Here it comes!
Oh, we were close.
Do this without you, Kratos.
That wasn't too bad, but I mean, I came here so I could get some rest away from not having health. Seriously?
Something is coming, and it's not happy.
Today has been like Death City. Actually, this one's easy, I can tell. It's not unforgiving. It's big. But it's the kind where, if we have enough health, we can tank it.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
I'm fine. It just looks big. It's fine.
Get ready! Get ready!
Aren't you gone?
What on earth was a drake doing back there?
Your guess is as good as mine. Imprisoning a drake. Can't decide whether to be impressed or horrified.
Either way, it is over now.
Gravel Belly. We found this drake in the deserts of Alfheim, behind a door. I had been expecting a treasure or a new area of the desert to explore, but was instead met with a beast. The blue markings on its head were like nothing I had seen before. They could be considered beautiful, were the creature not trying to dig its tusks into my flesh. It's okay, that guy was just big. But clearly a lot easier than even the tear that was over here. That tear was harder. Whew. The hardest thing about that tear was that the guys that came out, they had their little BBQ skewers and they only did the red circle kind of attacks, the unblockable kind. So that was the hardest part. But now that we've done all that, I need a Mystic Gate, okay? I need to heal up if we want a chance at being able to defeat the guys. Today is like Death City. Yeah, let's, can we go back to a gate first?
Freyr, where is Sigrun now?
Impossible to say. She's on a mission spanning the realms in search of our lost sisters. Our hope is if she can bring their incorporeal spirits to Vanaheim, we can find a way to restore them to uncorrupted forms.
We're definitely gonna see Sigrun later. they're talking about her way too much. Would you mind if I just come touch the gate? Really quickly? I mean, realistically...
Freyr, I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh, bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gurth, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gurth to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered. And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves have never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him, even if it meant having to rule.
But he had to leave anyway, and the peace wasn't lasting. You know what? Since we're at the gate anyway, why don't we go to Vanaheim right now and go talk to the two elves? As a short break, because we've been doing a lot of fighting. Yeah. Nifl, we're one raven away from opening another chest, I believe. We're 27 right now. Was it Vanaheim? It was Vanaheim, right? They said go talk to... We gotta give the book. Freyr's camp? Yes, the Mystic Gates give me back full health and full Spartan Rage. We should think about talking with Tyr too. What are we gonna say to him? Hey, we went to find the Fates and, doesn't look like it's gonna be good for us. This again. Hey, this is not where I thought we'd be. Freyr's camp. This is Freyr's camp? If I go this way?
Come on, brother. Let's have it. You mentioned you had a favorite poem from your homeland. What was it about?
A cunning general. A war over forbidden love.
I believe I've heard of this one. Did it involve a horse that was not as it appeared?
Yes. But that is
A Trojan horse?
Oh, it's based on truth then. And you were there.
Yes. I prefer the poem.
I'm hoping this way will lead us back to the camp. I mean, it said it was the camp here. I feel like I'm going in a completely different way. And the compass isn't helping either. Hello? Freyr and friends? Were you by chance somewhere around here? Oh, yes, yes, you were. You were back here. Bit of a trek, huh? I thought the Mystic Gate would be right outside your home. But it's not. Here we are. Hey everyone. Can I get some upgrades, Brock?
Why do you stare?
He's gonna be fine, you know.
I do not.
He's getting what he needs.
He is in danger.
And being with you, he was safe as houses, huh? Never got close to dying. Not even once?
I did not come to you for a lecture.
I know. It's on the house. My new customer loyalty program.
We will speak no more of it.
Reinforcements working out okay, Ingvi?
Out getting a lay of the land. But if anyone can make a difference. Thank you, Nav. You kept your word.
Maybe I shouldn't be disturbing the brother-sister moment. I have a couple of slots I'd like you to open up, if that's okay. They're talking.
You mean, do I miss the light? Do you? The truth? I still feel it.
Wait, what?
You want nothing else when you're near it. In a way, you're only biding time until you can drink again from the light. But then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes or open your eyes to new things. It makes you run in place. The more I am away from it, the more I see it for what it really is. And I don't need it anymore.
I appreciate your candor.
Did he just admit to not needing the light? Hey,
Is someone going to ask me if I miss the light?
Of course. How rude of me.
In their defense, love, you are usually not the most talkative.
I will speak. From birth, we are taught the light is everything. The elders say it is why we fight. But all of that, it's shit. I am more than the hive, more than a soldier. Light elves, dark elves, all elves are the same. Stubborn, brainless as moths, blinded by their light. I know better now. I looked into the shadows, and there I found my people. My home. There. That is all I have to say. You can go away.
Thank you for sharing.
no, literally nobody asked you. Hey, the journal. We could sell it earlier?
I hope we have a chance to talk further, Mimir. Always nice to meet a fellow scholar. And Kratos, I understand your homeland is famed for philosophers. When things quiet down, I'd love to hear their ideas, and your own.
I have nothing to say that will interest you.
Nonsense, brother. I've heard many a wise word past those sunburned lips.
It's all right, Mimir. My wife is much the same way.
Careful.
Quiet, but very deep.
Acceptable.
Whew. She loves me so much.
Sunburnt lips. Gotta put on that lip balm. So for the journal, am I supposed to just sell it to Brock and then you'll get it somehow? Like, were we even supposed to be able to? Oh no, it's not a favor. Did I come back here for no reason? I thought they wanted to hear it. I don't know. Should I just sell it? It was sellable and it was part of a favor. Let's try it out. I just didn't want to sell it before knowing that it was gonna be okay.
Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freyr's camp wish to read it.
Brock never met no lock he couldn't lick. I'll get this sucker open and pass it along to them elves with your regards.
Ah, you're supposed to be able to just sell it to Brock and Sindri and not come back to the realm directly. I see. I mean, I came back anyway, not a big deal. Hilt of Dainsleif. Slam the ground to create an explosion of seether poison, leaving behind a hazard. Formerly the sword of King Hogni.
And now for the goddess.
Swords are upgradable. I'll just keep upgrading this one.
The Aesir will be running scared.
Okay.
You know what you want?
I want Atreus to come back and for me to not have to worry about this anymore. That's what I want. Well, we came back and got to hear some stuff anyway. That's good. Just to chill out a little bit. Hello, Freyr. We saw a statue of you in Alfheim.
Hey. Yeah, I'm glad it worked. Whatever you helped her do out there. I'm still not sure I totally get you, or what your deal is, but as long as you have her back, I'll have yours.
Yeah, I kinda cut off your family tree prematurely a little bit. What have you guys been doing here? Making stuff? Okay, well, enjoy. Can I still not do anything here? I still can't reach any of that. What? Oh, we can jump across! Oh no, oh what a bummer. Thought we could get the pretty chest today, but not quite yet.
Looking for something? We can head out the way we came.
Okay, let's go, Freya. I think I had a bit of a break. I'm ready to go back to the hellhole that is... Alfheim. Let's go and face that Berserker, and then we'll go talk to Tyr. That should be enough time to process what the Fates said to us, right? The Norns. But I think the difficult part... Okay, let's say we understand that... It looks like there's not really anything such as a prophecy or a fate, but we're just so predictable that we act in ways that we've always acted in, and we're so unwilling to change. Okay, we know that. Now what? I just can't imagine Kratos sitting here doing nothing. Just waiting for Atreus to come back? Like, that just isn't happening. So, what can we do in that case? Maybe Tyr. Maybe he can tell us something.
Circling back to the topic of prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them, I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, word gets around about that sort of thing.
So you're not gonna talk about it then? I want to hear it. Freya probably wants to hear it. Fine, be that way. You know what? At least we're not talking about Sigrun anymore. Seeing her again in that dream. Well, hey, well, she's okay now, right? So if we see her, it should be fine. Okay. Back to Alfheim. And we can go directly to nowhere in here because the only Mystic Gate is in the middle here. Fine. Let's get going. So why was that Drake trapped behind that door anyway?
I wonder, how'd these two pups end up yoked to the sled?
Ever try flying in a sandstorm? I imagine Freyr showed the Dark Elves that Gulon could be trained to pull a plow. They must have found new uses for them once the sandstorm arrived. I imagine they're now bred to aid in traveling the surface.
Well, here we are. Are we ready? I'm as ready as I can be.
Hjalti the Stolid.
Stay away.
I can't help but
Come on,
feel
Kratos, off your back.
Excuse me? Okay, got it. Don't let it pull off that double blue circle thing, because it's a one-hit kill. One-hit kill! I had full health, my god! I thought we'd be able to avoid it because we were so far away, but clearly not.
Stolid.
Oh, not again.
so slow. Wake up! You are nothing.
We have to stop it. If we don't, I think we immediately die if we don't stop it.
Unworthy.
Oh, look. That was one hit. That was a one-hit kill. I made one mistake. I didn't get hit until that point. This is gonna be an unforgiving one then. We have to play well. I feel like the kind of unforgiving it is right now feels a little bit abnormal for this stage of the game. It's not like the very final boss, so it might be like a level or armor equipment issue. I might have better luck if I come back later. Let me give it one more try. I always mess up on that one. Yeah, you know what? We'll come back later for this one then. Is there a way we can tell the level of the enemy? Maybe this is one where we have to consider our armor a little bit more. We're currently level 4 overall. Because I remember one thing that happened back when I was fighting Sigrun. I still remember it even now. I was fighting her on level 7 for like 2.5 hours, and I got really close many times. Couldn't seal the deal. But the moment I switched to level 8, because I knew I could, I just didn't because I wanted to brag about it if I could do it on level 7, which I couldn't. But yeah, the moment I got to level 8 and I tried again, I did it right away. So I do think the level makes quite a big difference, and maybe this is one of those ones where we should just chill out for now and then we'll come back later. How does that sound? Yeah, let's try that out. Maybe we need a bit more defense if we're getting hit that badly. Jotunheim. I'll go for... Well, strength is still something I like. Oh, I'm sorry, I always do the same one. Jotunheim's honor. How about that? Okay. This might not be as easy as I thought it was. And I noticed in editing, I didn't notice when we were in Alfheim earlier. There's other Berserkers around. Right? There's one right here. In other realms? Oh, we never got a look at Asgard. Well, Asgard kind of looks like Attack on Titan, what the heck? Oh. But yeah, I thought there were 2. That's why I was hurrying back to do this one, but I think there's way more than 2. There's one in Vanaheim. Well, we'll come back later. We'll come back. We will be back, don't you worry. So that stuff over here, can we get it right now? Actually, we probably can, because that's not dependent on this, right? It's something else entirely. Hello. You'll be good practice. Yeah, our current level right now, it just felt like the moment I lost focus or the moment I made even one mistake, it was the end.
Shake it off, man. You got this.
That might be what happened with the Terror earlier too. The Terror was level 6, I think, and I'm level 4. Yeah, that might create some problems. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff here. That ain't it. But this ain't it either. Weird. Oh, there's a chest at the very end there. Oh, maybe we... hold up. First of all, brambly stuff that I can't reach. It's not connected. Shoot. Can't quite reach it. How can I reach it? The circle's pretty big to me. Can we really not reach that? Didn't even get the second one. Are they really... When I look at the circle, it feels like it's overlapping. Is it really not? Come on, it's overlapping, right? Pretty much completely. And I can definitely reach that one. Thank you. So I'm guessing we probably use this one to reflect back on the other side. We're not trying to use the closest one. Maybe? Oh. Alright, sweet. Hardened war handles. Forged in fire so hot that once cooled, they can never melt again. Higher strength, higher defense, lower vitality. Hyperion grapple and Hyperion pole do extra damage. Sure. Try it out. And even the level, like, I have an overall level. My overall level is 4, and my weapons have an individual level as well. My shield is 6. Lots of different levels to consider here. Anyway, so we hit that. That reflected... Wait, no, how did we do that one just now? We did it like that. Right, so we probably want to do something similar for this one, which means we want to start off with hitting this one and then hitting that one to reflect back over. Which, well, let's work on it, right? That probably isn't it. What the hell? Oh, this one was so easy! Damn, it took me so long! Like, where you stand really changes things. I thought for sure we had to connect it like the previous one, but no. Well, I guess that's it for now then. I never understood coffins. You just seal them up and never open them again? What if there's something good in there? Can't have that. Get a grave robbing! Oh, we finished the whole thing! Gold tier, damn.
Something else I recall about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offence to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice to see more events dramatised instead of described.
It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear.
If you say so.
I wonder if there's anybody around these parts that are from other places. Other pantheons and stuff. Anyway, I think we should probably just move on back to the main story for now then. We did like a whole bunch of side stuff and then one main story with the Norns and then I'm back to the side stuff again. I know, y'all like the main story, me too. Let's get back to tier and we'll deal with the rest later on. Atreus is... he's having so much fun in Asgard right now. And I'm just like, well, whatever, man.